PSG, you are going to the game, right? Bonjour, Robbie. Do you remember that? Bonjour, Robbie. You bought it. 1-0 down. Obviously, the tie is not over, but after losing at the weekend, PSG lost at the weekend as well, by the way, to Strasbourg.
Changed the whole team, though.
Right?
Yeah,
they did change the team, but what's
You
your
You kept the same one, mate.
what's your mindset
Yeah, but
going
you know,
into
you
this
know what?
game
On
now?
that, right? On that, people are losing it about Saturday. Which, listen, I was upset with the performance. The first half was good, but it's almost like the second half. Like someone said, "Yo, what?" Like someone must have went to them at half time and said, "Yo, what you lot doing, man? Relax. Yo, chill. We've got the game on Wednesday." They came out the second half. There was no intensity, nothing like you could see a goal coming.
Injuries.
You could, yeah. So I understand it because when people say that, PSG played their strongest team just before they played us and lost. Right? They're trying to go the whole season invincible. They lost to Nice. Then they turned up and did what they did to us. So at this stage, right, everybody's just concentrating on that game on Wednesday. That's the big one. That's the season, season's on that game.
No, hold on, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
The season's on that game.
Yeah, that's true. It sounds like you're just trying to gloss over this. You're in a bad patch of form now.
No, we are.
And this is not good from Arsenal.
We are, but
and I tell you what, mate. If you don't finish second, I know there's no trophy.
I don't care if you finish second. Like Matisse said.
Hold on a minute.
Listen, this is not honest. No, Flex, honestly. All I care about...
Third and then no trophy as well.
Second, third, fourth, fifth, no trophy makes no difference.
Do you want me to be honest?
As long as you get the Champions League. But right now, all I'm focused on...
Because this is bad.
You know what?
At home, Palace.
2 in a row.
Yeah, I know. And all those games... Yeah, but there's
someone else. There's a third.
What was the other game?
PSG.
PSG as well, but there's another one.
Newcastle.
No, you're not about the recent games.
Yeah, the recent ones at Emirates where
it
you're
was
not winning.
Crystal Palace, Brentford.
West Ham.
Brentford was the other one.
Brentford and the one on Saturday.
Yeah.
The one on Saturday,
Bournemouth.
right?
Bournemouth,
right? And all of those games have come just before or after a Champions League game against either Real Madrid back-to-back or what we've got now. It's a tough ask. It's a tough game. But I do think at 1-0, if it's 2-0, where Barcola scored.
There's no Dembele, right?
But the one,
Or
I
they're
think
right.
Dembele will be all right.
Yeah,
man.
he'll
They're just...
No,
It's going to be, you know that game. It's going to be...
Yeah, got rested
It's
at the weekend.
interesting to see what they're going to do as well.
they'll play the same way.
If they play same way,
They'll play exactly the same way.
you think they
They'll
will?
play.
Yeah, they will.
They don't know
They
any
will.
other way. This is
Enrique's
their right.
not
Every
gonna play.
game we've watched them in against, Man City when they had to do it, when they were 2-0 down in that game, against Liverpool, 2 legs against Villa. It don't matter what it is, they play the
It's
same
interesting because
way.
then they give up a
Especially
load
from
of
the start
chances.
the game.
But then they give up a lot of chances
Yeah.
when they do that.
Yeah, but they
So-
want to score goals.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
they're...
And that team's built to do that.
So you're going 2-0 to the Arsenal
I've got to.
to go through to the Champions League final in Munich.
Please, inshallah. Come on, man. We can do it, man.
We can do this.
We can do it.
The
Listen.
league's cooked for them anyway. Regardless, even if they finish second, their point tally is going to be so poor. Yours.
No, the league's...
Yeah, the league's
listen, the
cooked.
league finished... Like, from Liverpool won it, the league's over.
Yeah,
It's
but
done
what's
thing.
happening? What's happening?
And
is
then
all I
the
meant with that
season
is
is
what's
flopping, though.
what's happening is because and listen, it's completely different parameters, but the principle is the same. Because I'm 15th, but what we're doing is just focusing on the fact. Yeah, 15th.
Yeah, you are.
It's all
You're doing
relative.
it, yeah.
It's all relative in the way that you go. Oh, the league thing, just man. No, there's going to be a set. If you don't win that, you're
obviously.
League,
Listen, it will be...
someone has to account for
Yeah.
at Arsenal Football Club how. When we get back to it, because right now you've got to focus on PSG, but someone at Arsenal Football Club has got to account for, and the inquest needs to begin
Yeah.
from now or from whenever you go out. Or
How
win
bad
or
it was in the
whatever.
league.
Yeah.
Of what
I don't-
happened in the
I-
league and how that happened, because Liverpool have just
Let me
come
tell
through.
you. Do you want me to tell you how it happened,
Yeah.
right? Because I did a show about it, right? Pardon?
What?
Behave yourself. We're talking about the league now, and you've been horrendous in that, right? But anyway, like in the league, I looked at 2 things, right? And I said to myself, look at City and look at Arsenal in January, right? City were in danger of not qualifying for. I don't know what their position was, but they're in serious danger of not qualifying for the Champions
Like
League.
1-11, 2-11, isn't it?
Innit? Serious
13,
danger. Like it weren't a serious. Their owners went out, bought Mamouche, they bought a midfielder, they bought a defender. They said that we're going to
180 million they spent in January.
we're going to do something about this. And right now, it's worked because they're third in the league. They're going to get Champions League, and they're still in the FA Cup. our guys did nothing. We had a chance still there to win the league. They decided that, no, we ain't going to get nobody. And where are we? And that's the difference between their ownership, who they're about winning, and our ownership. If you really analyse, you know when people singing second again, LA.
The bench is full of kids right now.
If you really analyse Arsenal, every season those owners nearly do enough.
So it's back to the Cronkies out.
And then I'm not saying nobody out at the moment, but I'm just saying, and then every season in the league, we nearly do enough. So why not this summer do enough so that we can actually have a fit. Go and get a striker. Go and get Gyökeres. If you can't get Isak, a must. Because I'm fed up now of these men not delivering. I looked at so that what you're saying there. I know we're all carried away at the moment because of the Champions
because
League.
of that. Once that's gone now, mate, it's going to turn
got the bonus of the
toxic.
Champions League, so I'm just like, wow. And it can mask even if we won that, even if we won that, it can't mask this because as I said, I looked in January. I'm like, look at these.
The downfalls.
No, they were never gonna. Your downfall's here every week.
I know.
And well done to Harry Kane, by the way, because as we're talking about people who left.
Can we actually stand up for him because he is waiting so long?
People who've left. Take it that far.
Yeah.
It's only the Bundesliga.
No, it's got nothing to do with you, though.
Stand up.
He's waited so long.
No, but sit down because it's got nothing to do with you.
Big up Eric Dyer
Because
as well.
at least Trent.
Another
Dyer's left.
Again, players leave Tottenham, they find themselves, they win.
They do.
He's
what
also
happens.
leaving.
Antonio Conte,
skip
who you man were cussing off.
Top of
Antonio
CDR.
Conte, you were cussing off, yeah?
What did I say?
Cussed off
Nuno.
I said
Conte.
the downfall's
Nuno.
coming.
Nuno
The
Espirito
downfall's
Santo.
coming. That's all I
Cussed off
said.
by Tottenham.
Clearly a very
It's
touchy
the
subject
life
for
of the
you.
Tottenham.
Clearly
Anyway.
we've got big therapy going on.
Lot to
today,
go
haven't
through,
we? God,
guys.
there's a lot to
Predictions
go.
then,
Been
Flex.
there for a few
PSG
years.
Arsenal,
Yeah,
second
worked.
leg, Champions League semi-final on Wednesday night. Arsenal have never lost a game in France on a Wednesday.
Ain't they?
No,
Is it?
that's just come
didn't
up
know
on
that
the
one.
screen.
First time for
Um,
everything.
That's a new
They're
one.
currently 1-0 down. What is your prediction for Wednesday
Wow,
night?
Thomas Partey's back. I'm going to go Arsenal 1 on the night, PSG 2. Close game.
3-1 on aggregate.
Close game.
3-2 on that group. 3-1 on it. 3-1. Yeah, 3-1 on that group. No, hold on.
Yeah.
Would you say 2?
Yeah, but you didn't
On
say
the
the
night.
first leg, yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be 2-1 PSG. Close game.
I see you. I
Can't hide.
fear that because of those 2 missed chances last week,
Wait, what?
the Ramos one and the Dembele one, I fear.
Bacola.
Yeah, sorry, Bacola. That I fear that might be a little sliding doors moment. So
Go on, Abby.
So with that,
with that, I feel it might be an Arsenal win.
and they go through to the final of the Champions League.
Yeah.
I did not expect that.
You did reverse in it, so I don't
know,
trust
not
it.
at all.
I don't believe
She's
it.
doing the whole.
Not at all.
You said, I saw you wink.
There's no cameras here. No one can check that.
Yeah,
out.
I knew it.
I'm going to go for 2-2 on the night, and PSG win 3-2 on aggregate and go through to the final.
We're all saying it's going to be a close game.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
it'll
going to
be
be a
close.
close
Not just
game. I
gonna
think
steamroll
Partey makes a
Arsenal.
massive
Yeah, he
difference,
does.
but with
Arsenal
the
will be
atmosphere
much
that they
better.
have
Marino
there,
back up front, potentially.
I tell you what, an early goal for PSG, you might as well try and get the Eurostar back.
Beat the traffic.
Yeah.
You
Get
lot
yourself
so
back
glad
here
you
for
lot-
Au
Thursday.
revoir, bonjour, Robbie
Don't we want the
settings.
English teams to do well with coefficiency and all that?
Well,
don't
they've
we?
never
lot
won
praying
one,
for us
so-
to-
Yeah, but we're not relying on coefficients. so
Come
we'll
on,
just win the
listen.
league,
You
know?
guys.
I'll just win Europa, so-
Don't you want
fair
your
enough.
don't you want your friend?
Oh, no, hang on,
your
so
friends
earlier.
go through.
Oh, no. So you can't do it both ways, Rob.
Happiness for your friend, man. Come on.
Mark,
I'll throw you.
You were telling me my bird's cheating a minute ago. What do you mean happiness for your
But
friend?
then I warned you. I gave you warning
good friend.
from a long. You see, that's a good friend.
I'm warning
saw
you.
a
long
lot of
He
time.
didn't gaslight you.
Innit? From
Told
a long
him.
time.
I'm warning
I was
you.
giving you. I say to yo,
6, 7,
are you-
8 months before it happened.
Yeah.
And I'm warning you that I feel like you're not going to go through to the
No,
final.
but you willed it because you don't want me to go through, right?
Just
And
giving my
that's-
footballing
you, man.
opinion on
You're
it.
horrible. The only one I understand is Abby.
Where do I
But
stand?
But you're not an Arsenal
No, I've
fan,
said
AGT.
2-2.
You won't understand.
What,
You don't understand.
You won't understand.
It's
You're
2-2,
not an
but
Arsenal
I've
fan.
played at PSG. I do understand what it's like out there. 2-2
Knocked
isn't
out
bad.
PSG.
Right?
Won twice, mate.
Oh, come on, Arsenal, man.
So what
I
are
mean,
you
you know how
going,
long? This 12 years I've been doing this channel, you know. Come on, man. I need something. Come on, man. It can't just be
Yeah, well.
just paying every time.
Yeah, well.
Come on.
No,
man.
What's your
okay.
prediction?
Well,
Me, very simple. PSG 0, Arsenal 3.
Yeah.
If they can do it at the Santiago Bernabeu, they can do it at the Parc des Princes.
He's
100%.
reversing it again.
I've said it already. They're not going through PSG, and Arsenal will. They got Party back. That's a big thing, right? They got Saka, Martinelli running in behind, Marino back up front. So that changes because in the first leg, Marino had to play midfield.
Bonjour.
In the first leg, Declan Rice had to play in the 6. Now he's playing in the 8. Now Party's back in. Marino's back up front. All the pieces are back where they should be.
It just spells nightmare, doesn't it? Tragedy for PSG.
All right. Carry on.
All
No,
right.
listen.
God.
Fair enough.
What I'm saying is
0, 0, 0, 0, 0 for PSG.
keep hating.
Done.
We've got a great
Finito.
chance.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.